advertising literally for free. It's phenomenal. And the guy that's going to present to you today, he's got the boyish charm that just it'll amaze you. He's an amazing guy. I've learned a lot from him myself about how to get on radio, television, get in the newspaper. And he's really brilliant at it. He's going to really allow you to discover what he's accomplished producing his own shows. He's done a lot. I'd like you to give a warm welcome to Robert Saviola.
Thank you. Go on. Now, we are going to have a lot of fun today. As a matter of fact, I am going to really enjoy telling you just about, if not everything, that I know about getting on radio and television. The only reason I can do this today is because about 3 years ago, I decided I wanted to get the word out, and I didn't want to pay the high advertising prices that it takes for advertising, in the newspaper, or if you want to get radio commercials or television commercials. If any of you ever price these things, they are extremely pricey. So I said, there's got to be a better way. I bet you if I have 30 minutes, I can probably get a much better deal than if I just buy 30-second spots or minute spots. Well, I got to tell you, it's easy. And you get a lot of benefit from doing this. But there are pitfalls. And I first want to qualify everything I'm going to say today is if you have a choice between $3 and 3 cheers, take the $3. Okay? Always take the $3. If you decide you are going to go in and get your own radio show or TV show after this seminar today, remember, it needs to pull you in money. It will sound glamorous. It'll sound like fun. It'll be something that'll be enjoyable to do, and you can get your name out. But in the long run, if it is something that's sucking you dry, you're not going to have fun for long, and you will actually dread going to the radio station or the television station because of what it's doing to your pocketbook. Now, I've been fortunate enough never to have this happen, but I have heard horror stories from other shows and other places. So what I want to do today is share some of the secrets that I've discovered in the last few years on making this successful. We're going to start out with, first, you need to know what your objectives are, okay? Now, if you notice in the book, I have nothing. I didn't write a handout or anything. And you notice I don't have handouts. I'm not selling anything. I'm just giving information so we can promote our field. Let's face it, if you look in a phone book for any major city, one of the least amount of people for a field is hypnosis and hypnotism. And still, many of us feel threatened with competition. And that's because we feel that there's not enough people going. Well, there's only one reason there's not enough people going, and that is there's not enough awareness from the public to know that they should go. Now, if you look at lawyers or dentists or doctors, it's amazing how many names you'll find. There are just tons of them. The page flip, this type, that type, this type. Hypnotist, oh, there we go, a little couple in the corner there. And it really should be a lot more. So if you have competition, that's good, but you want to be the best in your area. Now, how can you be the best in your area? Get out and get in their faces, and in a nice way. Well, let's say you want to do let's start with radio. Let's say you want to do a radio show, okay? You have to have a topic, you have to have a format, you have to have a style, you have to have a reason for being there. If you're just turning into an infomercial, well, then you might as well repeat the same one, such as Tony Little does for the Gazelle, who is on my radio show, by the way. Or like Susan Summers does for her The Sexy Years, who's on my radio show, by the way. Or who Susie Orman does with her financial show that she has on CNBC, which, by the way, she's fabulous, and who's on the show. And what I'm trying to tell you is, if you gear it right, you can have the best of the best